welcome back to another episode of Celeste, where I will probably continue to, that. Don't know why I dashed out of it instead of jumping out of it. I definitely meant to jump out of it, so that was like an instance of my, oh shoot, okay, cool. That was, oh, that's just so disappointing. I don't know why I jumped out of that. Could not tell you why. There was no good reason to do that. I just messed up. Hopefully someone is finding all these deaths entertaining, because honestly that's about all I've got on offer at the moment. And my snarky future self, but he's kind of a dick, so... No, the annoying thing is that the more I make comments about my future self, the more editing I'm giving my future self, and so the more annoyed I will be at myself in the future. That was a mouthful. Oh, there we go. Made it through that time. I don't know why I jumped there. I definitely should not have. Close enough that I would dash through it. I thought I was far enough away that my dash would have ended by then. Oh, this is... Shoot. This is definitely a challenge of the real variety. It's definitely hard. Not recommend. I mean, actually I do. I recommend this game in all ways, but like, if you don't want something that is very difficult platforming, don't play this game. This game was not made for you if you don't like hard platforming. Like, even just the normal version of level 7 was pretty hard. Like, that, just the normal version of level 7 was harder than, I think, pretty much any, like, most platformers that I've played. Like, just that level was harder than most platformers that I've played. Like, that is harder than most hardest levels in platformers. Excluding ones like, other ones that are really designed to be hard. Well, I mean, I guess not excluding them, they're just not part of the most, you know? I dashed diagonally up a little too soon there. So what I need to do is... not that. What I need to do is realize that I can position myself there. I was so close. What I need to do is realize that these are grabbable walls, and that therefore, if I can get close enough to grab them, I can just position myself on them, instead of being dumb and trying to do it in air while flying at them. It's unfortunate. I did not jump out of the, dash like I meant to. I don't even know what to call these blocks. The spacey blocks. Like, that's my only... Oh, I am very surprised that counted as me dashing into it. I really did not think it would. Interesting little piece of trivia. It's exiting it that gives you your dash back. You can tell because, like, look, I'm red the whole way through dashing in it. it's not until I'm coming out of it that Madeline's hair goes back to pink. No, I just needed to actually dash up there like I meant to. And I would have made it. Oh god. I made some bad decisions there. So saddened by how that worked. Sometimes the world just isn't as beautiful as you need it to be. Sometimes you look out at the world and it just isn't the way it should be. And you fall on some spikes and die. That's been my experience with the world. You may be asking, but if you've fallen on some spikes and died, how are you still alive? And the answer is yes. Also, I realized something I need to be more, like, I don't really care if people know my actual name is Daniel, like, that's fine. Like, I'm trying to go by Orange Red, because that's, like, the name of the channel, right? And, like, man, even, like, when I jokingly refer to myself in third person, or refer to future me, or things like that, like, it is easy to forget and use my actual name rather than Mar or Orange Red. You know, it's really easy to just not do things the right way. Oh, okay. On to the next screen. All is why did I do that? All is why did I do that? That is what it all is. And I stand by that. Jeez, I was not ready for that. I missed the existence of the spring, so I was very much not ready for its existence. Like, I was very much not ready. This time, though, I was ready and died anyway. That's just a good life lesson for everyone watching, is even if you know what's going to happen and you know what's going on, it doesn't matter, you're gonna die anyway. There is no preventing death, there is only death coming for you. Yeah, that's, I know this was supposed to be a bit, but I'm not thinking of things that are ridiculous enough for it. I don't know why I jumped there. There was no reason whatsoever to do that. That was just a bad decision. Like, I had no reason to want to jump off that wall. And I'm having trouble getting past this. Because I'm too busy talking about that wall further in that I accidentally jumped off once. Okay, there we go. Made it through another screen. Oh, hey. And this is the last screen for this area. Crap. I thought I could just dash to the right there, but it looks like I need to do... I'm a little disappointed we haven't gotten any commentary from Shadow Madeline the way we did from Theo of like this isn't canon, right? And all that commentary. So I'm a little disappointed we're not getting any of that from Madeline here. From Shadow Madeline. That'd actually be really funny. And I wish that they would do that. But they have not been, so. Heck yeah, first try. Hey, when was it? Was that this episode or last episode that I was talking about? One day I'll be able to first try these. Looky here. That day is today, aside from this room, apparently. But on the other hand, I made it through the others first try, so I'll take it. No, darn it. Little too slow. I definitely thought I was going to hit the spring. I'm trying to at least make more commentary on the me playing the game part, even if I'm, darn it, even if I'm not making a bunch of like other conversations. So that way, at least there's some commentary going on. We'll ignore how close to dying I came there. I definitely meant to grab the wall a little bit higher, but thus did I fail. So, you know, wonder if there's a reality out there in which I succeeded. Of course, that's assuming multiple realities, which is not the best assumption. Like, it's a logical thought, but we don't ultimately have any proof for it, you know? It's a logical thought, and it's really fun to think about, because, like, the idea of having multiple realities is cool. Like, you can do all sorts of things with that. But we don't have any solid reason, to my understanding of the current science of it, to think that there is. But we also don't have a solid scientific reason to think that there isn't. You know, it's one of those things where there is no negative proof for it, so you can always say, well, I choose to believe in it because it'd be cool. Almost died there. Came way closer to death there than I'm comfortable with. Oh, okay. Made it. Whew. That was a little tense at the end there. Yeah. Okay, so I need to wait just a second. Shoot, I definitely was not actually looking in front of me. So I wasn't paying attention to where I actually needed to be dashing to. No. Oh, if I just grabbed the wall. I definitely meant to dash diagonally there, but it would have been fine if I'd reacted fast enough to grab the wall. But alas, I did not. Why is there even this weird shaft in a hotel anyway? What's this for? Although, to be fair, these places aren't supposed to make a whole lot of sense. And it looks like that's the end of that area. Wow, that only took me 4 minutes. Jeez, I really, I guess I'll go a couple screens into this area before I end the episode. Because I really worked overtime in that last area to get through there quickly. And by worked overtime, I mean I really didn't work overtime, because I didn't work very long at all. So I'm not sure why I said I worked overtime. It's a weird saying. I'm not sure where I picked it up from either. I'm not sure that it's really a saying so much as something I just made up. off the top of my head just now. No, darn it, so close. I dashed a different way than I meant to. It did not react fast enough. That is not the way I expected that interaction to work. But, you know, sometimes things don't work out the way you expect them to. And sometimes you make it through to the next screen easily. Yeah. No, darn it. I was so close. Yeah, I knew as soon as I dashed the second time that I had made a terrible mistake that would 100% end in my death. But you know, sometimes that's just how it be, right? Sometimes you just cause your own death, or the death of your friends and family, and man, I'm starting to realize that maybe that's not a normal thing. Because now that I say it out loud, that doesn't sound like something that your typical person would have experienced. It definitely sounds like something that would be rather atypical. Okay, so we are in the snowball section, and we have to bounce off of them. Right from, like, the second... What? Okay. Life is hard, man, and no one understands. Life is hard, but I understand. Okay, I'm at the end of this area, so I suppose I will try and finish this area before I... Oh gosh, darn it. I'm so close. Yeah, it's gonna... I'm hopefully finishing this game today, but every time I die like that, I become just a little bit less hopeful that it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, every time that happens, I realize a little more that there is a decent chance that I, in fact, do not finish this game today. That's just embarrassing. There is a decent chance that I, in fact, do not finish this game today, and instead, I just have to finish it next weekend. Because I really can't afford to record tomorrow. This is President's Day weekend, by the way, that I'm doing all these recordings. And, like, the fact that I have tomorrow off is what allows me to have the time to do this. So, like, I will be tomorrow working on schoolwork and other things. Like, I won't have time to be recording. It's gonna be a struggle to find the time and energy necessary to edit enough of these videos for the week. Which honestly is what I should probably be doing right now instead of recording this. But this sounded more fun, so here we are. That's actually part of the reason I want to start doing the future Daniel bit, is because it gives me more reason to want to edit, because at least then part of my editing is for a funny joke. That's just so saddening that I ran into that spike wall, because that's probably the end right there. Like, that's probably the end of this section. But anyway, so yeah, because it gives me, it makes editing a little more fun than it has been, because right now it's just a super dry activity, where I just learn more about how to automatically remove noise in the background, and other things like that. Like, I just spend time learning more about how to, oh my god, that's just so saddening. How am I supposed to... anyway, so it's... I lost my train of thought. But anyway, yeah, so right now editing is kind of dry. So I'm hoping that adding in more jokes and things to do while editing will make it less dry. So that way I'm not, like, having to force myself to do the editing. Because right now it's really not fun or entertaining to me at all. Like, editing is not something I find fun. That's why I'm doing this style of channel that has very little editing. Because I don't want to do editing. Plus, I find this kind of channel funnier as a concept. Like, actually doing a proper channel sounds like too serious, whereas this as a concept, if this ever takes off, that would be hilarious to me. That would be so funny if this ever does well, because it's literally just me talking while playing games I was going to play anyway. So like, if this ever does well, that's just amazing to me, and I would be so into that, because I'm not even, like, going for a specific brand or anything, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not branding myself, it's literally just me talking, and that's the whole shtick. Like, I'm not branding myself, I'm not advertising myself on any, like, particular thing about me, I'm just recording myself playing video games, and I'm not particularly good at them, I'm not particularly funny, so if this ever gets popular or anything, I'm going to find that honestly hilarious. Like, that's honestly part of the reason I have such a hard time thinking of good jokes, is because, like, on the one hand, I want to get better, but on the other hand, if I actually get better at telling jokes and become funny, then that kind of ruins the joke of the channel. It's like, I'm not sure I want to, and I'm not quite good enough at irony to do what they do over at Alpha Rad Plus. I'm not good enough for that. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you guys later.